Hey, I am doing my hair and I'm doing something new because like normally if I were to do like flat twists, which do I have right now, I'll do just like two in the front like this and then like do two puffs in the back. However, I want to like change up my hairstyle to so it's like not only like just change up in general, but like because I feel like if I were to do the same hairstyle like every time, it leads to like stress being applied, like stress and tension being applied in the same area every time I go, which can lead to I don't know like maybe balding or like damage in the same area. So I want to change things up. And I decided to do this hairstyle because just last week I straightened my hair, and then like after that, like normally I wouldn't put my hair like twist or braid or anything after straightening my hair because I feel like it kind of defeats the purpose of straightening your hair, because you straighten the hair, put in curls, put in a twist or a braid, which leads to it curling back up, which kind of defeats the purpose of straightening the hair in the first place. But this time I was like, it's gonna help me practice doing like cornrows or flat twists on my own hair. And then originally I tried to do cornrows while following along with the video, but I couldn't. I ended up just doing flat twists. I will admit that it does make it easier to do like flat twists, cornrows, or whatever if the hair is stretched versus not. Or at least like it helps like when you're at least new to it before, like how you gotta start small, baby steps for you basically being able to do it on like not stretched hair or anything. But yeah, I washed my hair maybe an hour ago at this point, and I didn't stretch or anything. I combed it out while it was still wet from hair conditioner in the shower. And after that, I was like, what I want to do? I want to do like 4 flat twists, similar to what I did just last week, except for this time I'm making all of them. I'm doing it from like the back to the front for all 4 of them. Because last week, what I did was that I had these two side ones be like from front to back, and then like these two in the front. I liked it. I'm like, this one I just want to make them go all front. No specific reason, just that in my head it looked good. And I'm almost done, 75% of the way through, because I'm only doing 4 braids and I'm on the 4th one. And once I finish, I can really look at it and decide if I mess with it or not. Like right now, it's not like 100% I mess with it, but it's also not like I do not mess with it at all. Yeah. Because I know I haven't really been like recording or much lately. For one thing, it's because I record on my phone, and my phone has 128 gigabytes of storage. And iMovie and like the whole editing process takes up like gigabytes of storage, which bothers me so much. But the way I sometimes have to like delete or like offload a bunch of apps, just to re-download them back, of course. But like the way I have to like delete or like offload a bunch of apps just so I can like edit and save the video to my phone makes me like sometimes be so over it. I'm trying to know how I want to do this. Like where I want to put my hands. Hold on. I'm trying to work on doing like flat tips and like even just more hairstyles in general. Cause good skill to have as a natural girly, being able to do my own hair, especially if it's something that I actually like rather than something that I'm just like settling with, cause that's what I can do. Also, cause it helps me work on like my manual dexterity skills as a pre-dental student, and get something in my hair. It might be like a piece of hair product, and also cause it provides like a nice challenge. And like I like the results, like putting on that work, the effort, the practice, and I get to see what it looks like at the end, especially if it turns out well. And I'm like, oh wow, that was all me. Congratulations, that's great. Yeah, I'm almost done. I'm not the kind of person who cares like too much about what my hair looks like, as we can tell. But you know what? That's the learning process. That's the learning curve. Which also reminds me that, sometimes, actually maybe not in this case specifically, but let me tell you what happened yesterday. Yesterday I ran for eboard for this club that I've been part of since my freshman year, except for this time I finally decided that I wanted to step up and join like eboard. And for the treasurer position, oh no, not treasurer, secretary position, and I was running against one other person. And we got a result today on the new eboard for the next school year. And I didn't win, the secretary position. It was the other girl. Yes, I'm still very much happy for her. Like, genuinely, I am happy for her and, like, the entire new eboard. Congratulations to them. Shout out to them. I know that they'll all do a great job. And I'm excited to see what they'll do in the future. That's genuine. I don't know, I feel like in like TV shows and stuff, like when people have competition, like maybe they're both running for the same position, there should be like bad blood between them, but there's generally not bad blood between me and the girl who won the secretary position. I'm very much happy for her. That reminds me of one of those things where, like, you know, sometimes you can't control the outcome, you can just control your reaction to it. Because, like, oh, if I just, like, you know, flow on it for a while, that's not going to change the result of the election. So I'll just take it, you know, I'll take the rejection as redirection. And so I can pour my time into other stuff for one. Also, like, just seeing, like, what the new eboard will do in the upcoming school year. Very much happy for them. So, yeah, I was a little sad. I didn't, you know, get my desired position, just, like, a little sad, nothing too crazy. But I'm very much happy for them. Congratulations to them. But, yeah, the hairstyle is done. I do not know how the back looks like. When I part, I didn't even use like a proper parting comb or anything. I tried, but I just couldn't do it. So I just finger part for the most part and like kind of section it off using normal hair ties. Yeah. Also, I finally have the curtains open. That's why like there's a natural light coming in. Most of the time, I keep the curtains closed. I used to open it like beginning of the school year, like first few weeks. I used to like open it up in the morning to get that natural sunlight, but then like as the week went on, I'd come back from my morning classes to take a nap. So, you know, if I just kept it closed in the morning, it means I wouldn't have to close it back when I came back to take my nap. So, one less step. But anyways, from here, nothing is still in my hair. Okay, it might be from the shea butter. I'm trying to like remove it without messing up the entire thing. But anyways, I'm gonna give you all the 360 so we can see like the sides and the back. Also, I don't know if I'll keep it like this the whole time. Like, I might use like bobby pins to kind of like pin them all to the front. So that's what I was thinking of in my head when I was like conjuring up this hairstyle in my head. That I'll just like use bobby pins to just pin them all together so they're not just like this. But let's do the 360. That's what I'm thinking I was gonna do for like the past minute now. I'm trying to make sure you guys can actually see. I'm just gonna move around a little so you guys can see. Let's look at the back. Let's look at the front. My hands are greasy right now, but I'm gonna hope I don't drop my phone, and I'm gonna take it after a place with like slightly better lighting so we can see the front a little better, or at least like the side of the front a little better. Yeah, that's the hairstyle. I'm gonna try pinning it using bobby pins for the front to see how it looks and see if I mess with it or not. Cause like this isn't bad, like just leaving it like this. I'm also like you know, like I said earlier when I was thinking about it, I was thinking about pinning it. So I'm gonna decide how I want to pin it for one. I kind of just wanted it to seem like, I don't know, I think like one or two braids. I don't know. I'm gonna stick it here, and then. But am I just gonna leave these two out like this, or am I gonna pin them as well? I'm debating, because if I were to pin it, look something like this, which isn't bad. Yeah, I might just keep it like this. So it looks like this might be the final hairstyle, or I might just fix the pins a little so like these are actually pinned and not just like crossed over one another. But yeah, that's the hairstyle. That's a little bit for life update as well. We're nearing the end of the semester. I believe that we have like only 2 or 3 weeks left. Yeah. Well, till next time.